Colors, I think it is the final layer to bring any visual to life. And we're so lucky to have so many great tools and videos about how to use those tools to bring the best output and also tell the story that we have in our minds. That brings us today to color grading, and I was so scared of color grading some time back, and I cannot believe that today I'm deep diving into this world of post-production with a review of a plugin that is very well known in this industry called Dehancer. Full disclosure, Dehancer gave me this pro plugin and in return have asked me to be completely honest about everything, and that just shows how much they value our opinion, and I feel a lot of other brands should start doing that. When I started using Dehancer, I went a little crazy. I opened up Davinci and imported a lot of old footage and some new footage that is not out yet. I just started playing around with the film simulation, emulations and the overall plugin features. The interface is sleek and intuitive with a very minimalist design that's easy on the eyes. I've been a professional photographer for more than 10 years, and I feel I'm a pro at photo editing softwares more, but when it came to video editing, especially around Davinci, I really got intimidated. But when I started using Dehancer, as you know, Davinci is all about nodes, and you will find hundreds of different workflows involving a lot of different nodes. But what I loved about Dehancer, at least for my personal work, is that I could color grade, at least for my personal work, for my YouTube work, and for my social media work. I could color grade, and I can just work on this plugin, just one plugin, and I can do most of the color grading on that one node and do some other basic adjustments on the other nodes. Keep in mind, my workflow is meant for my setup, and I'm using the Apple M2 MacBook Pro with the Apple Studio display, and this is all color managed to work with this particular setup. So please deep dive into this setup and work with what works with your setup and your monitor, so that you don't get any gamma shifts, or you might have some different colors on the screens or when you export it to your phones. So please look into that. That is really important. I really like this Cullen's video, and I will link it down in the description. Now on to the star of the show, Dehancer's film emulation capabilities. I must say I was really blown away, because I really liked how realistic and customizable the film presets were. From the classic Kodak film simulations to vintage Fujifilm vibes, Dehancer has nailed that. And I will be honest, I really invested in a film camera a few years ago, but I really enjoyed the process, and also it slowed me down in that moment, and I kind of needed that. I don't think that workflow works for me in today's world. It's really expensive, takes a lot of time. I still do it from time to time, but I won't do it for everything or all my travels. Literally after that, I've spent days perfecting my photo style into film presets, and I can do the same with my video work now with this just one plugin, and I absolutely love that idea. Again, I'm no pro colorist, or neither I'm a film expert, but this works for me. There is again no right or wrong here, and I feel there are so many purists out there, which is okay. Eventually people should do what they love and what works for them, and most importantly have fun doing that. And with Dehancer, it's been actually that I've had fun doing that. I've had fun color grading, and I've achieved colors which I could never do before. And I've also got some great feedback from the videos I've been posting on my socials using Dehancer. My favorite film emulation is the Kodak Portra 400. You can just use this without the grain to grade any footage, and it looks phenomenal if you've exposed the footage right. The color science, the texture, and the overall vibe and feel is just so lovely and real. Some more favorites are the Fujifilm Endura 1600, the Kodak Vision 3 250D, the Kodak Portra 400 and 800 as I've mentioned, the Kodak Gold 200, the Cinestill 50D and 800D, and I've also been playing around with the black and white film emulations, which has been really fun. I've been watching the Ripley on Netflix, and that really inspired me to try this and have fun with it. One of the things I value in any editing software is the ability to customize and fine-tune the footage. The level of control this offers is impressive, allowing me to tailor the look of my footage to my needs. Whether I'm going for a bold cinematic look or a more subtle vintage feel, Dehancer gives me the tools I need to achieve that vision. And I feel this is more than just a film emulation. I can literally color grade all my footage through this plugin using the right settings that work for my style and my workflow. Now let's talk about performance. Editing with Dehancer is pretty neat, but you should know how to control that and also have a good machine to do that. The first thing is the grain turned on. That becomes really heavy on the processor. So while you're editing on Dehancer, keep the grain checked off and add it in the end before exporting if you really need it. I would love for Dehancer team to roll an update where some of the settings are not turned on as soon as we apply the plugin, and this way we'll get further control and start with the checkpoint we actually need. Plus, for my cameras and setups, I have the Canon C70, the Canon R5, the Fujifilm X-T5, and I've also been using the iPhone 15 Pro. And the Dehancer can be used for all of these setups, which is great. And another great thing about Dehancer is that they keep giving amazing updates and adding more features with time, and updating camera profiles as well. Finally, let's get to the pricing. I know Dehancer isn't the cheapest option out there. I believe it offers excellent value for the quality and functionality it provides. It's priced around $449 for lifetime use, and you also get 2 seats in that. Other than that, they also have the light version, so if you want to try that first, please give that a go. They also have just halation, bloom, grain selling separately, so if you're just in the market to use that, you can go for that. I would suggest you do that research in this area and get what you actually need that fits your workflow. Considering the level of craftsmanship and the professional results you get through this Dehancer Pro, I feel it's a worthwhile investment, and for any serious filmmaker or content creator, you can give that a go. In conclusion, my experience with Dehancer has been nothing short of fantastic. From its realistic film emulations and customizable options, it's become a very important part of my post-production workflow. I would highly recommend giving Dehancer Pro a try. This is just my completely honest opinion, and your experience may vary. But if you choose to buy this, you can use my code WIBS10 and you will get a 10% discount. I see it as a one-time investment, and it can be a really important tool for any filmmaker and content creator in today's world. Thanks for tuning in, and let me know what you think about the footage, the colors, and if you're already using Dehancer, I would love to see your workflow, and I would love to see that in the comments. I'm in the process of kind of changing my workflow. I feel there's always a room to evolve and learn, and that's why I'm gonna keep doing that. As I told you guys, I'm a photographer as well, and I'm excited to tell you that I've been also using the Dehancer app for Apple ecosystem to edit photos for my social media and other stuff. It has a bunch of cool film emulations, presets, halation, and bloom effects. It's really ideal for stories. You just import the photo, do the quick edits and post. And here are some other pictures that I've edited through this, and I will leave the link for the Dehancer app in the description as well. And that will be it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe for some exciting future videos. Thank you.